senior number 0, Chris Richard. At guard, 6-foot sophomore number 5, Jordan. Tulane field goal by number 23, Johnny Mahan. Three-point field goal for the Hoyas, number 15, Austin Freeman. Hoya basket by number 15, Austin Freeman.
Tulane 3, and GeorgeTown with a 5-3 advantage, 18:39 to go here in the liftoff half. On the right sideline is Johnny Mahan. Swings at top of the circle with Chris Richard. On the left wing to Kendall Timmons. Left sideline, Jordan Callahan. Georgetown in the belly up man-to-man. Chris Richard works the right baseline. Shut down there by Austin Freeman on the switch. Back out to Callahan. They work left of the lane to Johnny Mahan. Shot clock at 10. 18:19 to go here in the first half. Richard with the right side of Callahan. Goes down the lane, fakes once, and has the ball stripped away by Chris Wright. Trying to get a run out. 2-on-1 to the rack. Dumps it off, and we have a whistle of foul.
Play. You're going to get your shot blocked. It's not the end of the world. Just keep playing.
Mahan puts it on the floor. And a foul called, I believe, against Hollis Thompson of Georgetown. But we had questions, and Ed Conroy did too. How would his team operate their offense? Could they get into their offense against Georgetown? What are you seeing so far?
Well, they're getting into it. They're getting a little bit stagnant because of the pressure. When you cut through, now we've got a 2-3 zone for Georgetown. When you cut through this defense, you get bumped, and that wears you out.
Mahan over the zone. Rebound by Clark. Thompson, the trailer. Callahan with the rebound, but a foul against two.
He got there, he got shoved, good call.
Chris Wright fouled by Jordan Callahan, 43 years old, former assistant at NC State, Tulsa, Tennessee, and then the head man at Citadel. Freeman baseline, nice hands by Callahan. Thompson, potential turnover, great hustle by Richard, and a jump ball. Possession stays with the Hoyas.
The great Pat Riley said, basketball games are won when the ball's in the air and when it's on the floor. Chris Richard got on the floor. Didn't get his team the ball, but go get the ball. Don't reach for it. Drives you nuts as a coach. Get on the floor and get it. That's what he did.
And with two hands.
Hey, they talked about that many times.
Two hands.
You listened. That's
the
good.
fundamentals yesterday in practice.
That's 2 feet, 2 hands.
Hoyas get a reset of the shot clock at the 17-minute mark. Austin Freeman.
Good job on that screen. He reacted to it very well.
Chris Wright. On target.
That's good defense, Quinn. They stopped 2 drives, and they gave up contested 3. People are going to make shots.
That can't happen for Tulane. They must get into their offense. Freeman puts it on the floor, and you see the strength, doesn't get the roll.
Callahan's got to be smarter than that. It's like a quarterback knowing what's coming on the weak side. You got to know when somebody's coming.
Richard quickly for 3.
Everybody talks about Tulane sits on it. If they have opportunities in the break, when the defense is in a scramble situation like that, they'll take the 3 and they'll make them.
Sims getting the start for Julian Vaughn. Sick at practice yesterday. Vaughn was taken to Georgetown University Hospital. He has not been cleared to play by doctors. He is not here. And Henry Sims has his first bucket.
Well, that's a product of catching the ball where he wants it. Sims wanted it on the left block, got it in one quick dribble shot. You can't let him get that spot. You got to take it away.
Callahan looks over to Coach Conroy.
Now they got to move.
Picks up his dribble to Timmons. David Booker. Soft touch, and Freeman comes up with the rebound. No numbers. No shot, no shot. Hollis Thompson fouled on the baseline. He has shed a little weight, watches what he eats, and appears to be ready for a senior season and hopefully a career beyond the NCAA. Take a look at the field goal numbers. Hoyas 4 of 6 as you see Nate Lubbock, Jarrell Benamon, and V. Sanford on for the Hoyas.
Well, that's good offense.
3-point field goal for the Hoyas, number 15, Austin Freeman.
Open three by the man we just highlighted. Missed to Freeman, great shot.
Tulane brings in Ben Cherry and Jeff Hogan. Callahan travels.
Unfortunately, Jordan Callahan traveled first.
Chris Wright, V. Sanford, and Austin Freeman. Nate Lubbock, freshman from Massachusetts. And that's Jarrell Benamon.
A lot of ball screens for the Hoyas. They want to use those big bodies to bump into defenders and knock them off the basketball.
Shot clock at 5. Lubbock, excellent hustle. Energetic freshman. Freeman off the glass.
That's
basket by number 15, Austin
He just
Freeman.
bumped the defender, knocked him out of the way, and had the balance and the presence of mind to bank it and score.
Freeman has 10 of the Hoyas' 15. Ben Cherry, transfer from the Citadel. Actually, he was a unrecruited walk-on at the
On the
Citadel.
play charge against the Hoyas,
And
number
therefore
20.
he is
Intimidated by anybody, and he knows the offense because he played it at the Citadel under Coach Conroy, so he knows what to do. He's almost like another coach on the floor.
Yeah, you could really see that in practice last night, the way he was directing traffic. This system looks like a lot of fluid motion, but there are a lot of thought process for these players, a lot of decisions to be made.
You got to read the screen and react to it. You got to read the defender and react to him.
Hogan, kick to Cherry. Chris Wright and Richard, and Tulane gets a reset. Richard, baseline. Yes, nice possession by Tulane.
Boy, Richard got it, and Callahan found him on the baseline when everybody saw the ball being kicked out for the save. Right back to the man who saved it. Great play, great bucket. This is where Tulane's got to start bumping cutters and slowing them down. The pace of the game is in Georgetown's favor as far as cutting and screening. If you bump cutters, you slow them down a little bit.
Jason Clark, tied up by Chris Richard. Tell you, Jason Clark, last Friday against Old Dominion, 18 points. He was really key to the win. His defense, his consistency. He hit some shots that kept the Hoyas within reach.
Well, and you got to have a stopper on your team in the Big East because there's a lot of good offensive players. You can put Clark on the best player. You're not going to shut him down, but you slow him down.
Washington, D.C., Tulane and Georgetown here on ESPN3.com. I'm Quinn Kesnick, along with Nate Ross, former coach at the Citadel and App State. Chris Wright wants to run. And there you see the strength.
Basket by number 4, Chris Wright.
Spend some time in the weight room.
Yeah, they got the big guns working. And all it does is you bump into a defender, no call. It knocks the defender off his spot. And you got an easy layup. That was a one-pass fast break. It was perfect.
David Booker.
Tough part for Tulane is they're playing away from their coach. So he can't give them the little things and the little calls. Second half will be different.
Tough shot by Callahan, and there's Clark with the rebound. Right, kick out. Lubbock wasn't set. Nate Lubick and Ed Conroy. Tulane program last year, 8 wins. Dave Dickerson, after his 5th year, no longer in New Orleans. You coached Ed Conroy. What was he like as a player?
Coached him for all 4 years as an assistant coach at the Citadel. A very smart, tough-minded, tough-bodied, if you can call it that, point guard who led us to some really good wins. It was a coach in the making. You could just see what was going to happen. His brother's a coach. A very smart young man who always wanted to know why we did something.
And he is big on details. Watching that practice, they taped the floor. They've got everything patterned out. There are no gray areas with Coach Conroy.
Nothing to be left for chance.
Freeman. A little too strong. Nice hustle by Clark.
You know, the way Georgetown's rebounding, Quint, a missed shot might be their best offense. They just go get it. They're out athleting people to the glass.
Benamon, kick out, Clark.
3-point field goal for the Hoyas, number 21.
An extra possession with the offensive board, and it paid off for a deep one.
Ben Cherry, Trent Rogers, Jeff Hogan.
See, everybody's standing around on those 4 dribbles. Nobody moved. That's not good offense.
They got a hand. Booker wants to back his man in. Spins and draws 2.
That's a good quick move. You combine that. Absolutely. And when he posts up, 1 dribble kicking out to somebody for a 3.
Another turnover by Tulane. Clark, eyes up.
Not the end of the world if you get a miss out of Georgetown. They score, the turnover really hurts you. They have to give Freeman the ball at the top and just let him do what he wants. It right off the screen. Nice kick.
Thompson, smooth. And Ed Conroy